Do, 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 to see or not to see. Do, 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 to see or not to see.
Join the rush line, try the lottery, or pay full price because it's the best you'll see.
Do, 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 to see or not to see.
Hey guys.
Hello, howdy. We're talking about Fly today. Fly was a production playing at the New Victory Theater. It runs up until March 27th. Very, very short time to see it this weekend. Tickets start at $15. It's 95 minutes, no intermission, directed by Ricardo Kahn and co-written by Trey Ellis and Ricardo Kahn. It is based on the Tuskegee Airmen and told through the eyes of 4 of the Tuskegee Airmen. Mm-hmm. They all have very unique and different stories. And there is also a griot, a tap griot, who's played by Omar Edwards. He comes in and out,
there you go.
Tapping with his feet, and he links one part of the story together. We saw this not too long ago. There was just a limited run at the New Victory, which is a really, really special theater that focuses on programming for young children and families, which I love. I didn't really feel like this play was appropriate for young people. There was a disclaimer saying that there was mature content with a little bit of expletive language and the like.
And graphic images as well.
Right. So to me, it wasn't quite, the house that played it wasn't quite appropriate for me, but the content was great for, I would say, someone at the high school level, so that they would really be able to understand what was going on and be able to process the historical context and importance of the play. What about you?
I would say that this show was appropriate for high school students only, because we saw a lot of children there,
yes.
like 4 or 5. But if students are in high school and studying the subject matter, then I thought that it gave a real accurate perspective, so to speak. So if you have a little cousin or someone you want to take, I think the show would be good.
Yeah, I mean, it was entertaining. It hasn't only been played at theaters for just young people. It's also been in Cali before at just a normal theater. Mm-hmm. I think it's valuable for all ages, mm-hmm. meaning, but not young kids, but even someone of my delicate age of 21. But I think it's I think it's worth seeing, and especially go see it this weekend at the New Victory because it's so accessible. Their price is so accessible.
Exactly.
It starts at $15, mm-hmm. and I mean that's a movie. And yeah. I would rather you go and get in a seat and see an off-Broadway show than going to a movie. Okay, what's next?
Well, everyone has been talking about this hot ticket, and that's Hamilton, a new American musical.
And I'm not giving away my shot. You know I'm not giving away my shot. Hey yo, I'm young, and I'm not giving away my shot.
All right. So, as we all know, it's about Alexander Hamilton.
Alexander Hamilton.
Yes, and it features other historical figures such as Aaron Burr, George Washington, King George from Europe. Oh,
yes. And I only saw it once, and I remember this stuff.
Well, anyway. That was really catchy. But this show came from the genius Lin-Manuel Miranda, who has also won a MacArthur Award. So clearly he's very talented. He's done In the Heights. He's had that on Broadway.
In the Heights. Dum, 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 dum.
And I go.
What's that?
That's In the Heights.
What song is that?
In the beginning, the one you're singing.
In the Heights. Okay. Oh, you were giving me the harmony part.
Oh.
Go ahead.
That one has been out for quite a while. We saw that years and years ago.
That was his first baby.
Yes. But Hamilton, which started at the Public and now it's moved to Broadway. Even at the Public, it was hard to get a ticket. Now it's still hard to get a ticket.
Impossible to get a ticket.
Yes, tickets start at $177 if you buy them legitimately. Some are going for hundreds of dollars. But there is a $10 lottery where they give away 21 seats to each show. It's a digital lottery. It's very competitive. I went back when they had it on the street in front of the theater, and it was like a madhouse. So do it online now. Try your luck. and then maybe you should just check on status. Every so often they release tickets. And if you want to buy them the legitimate way online for full price. In this show, I would say not only because of the hype, but because of the significance of it historically, not only as it pertains to American history, but to Broadway history as well. I think it's very important in that you should see it. And so it just tells the story of Hamilton's life, why he's so important, how he changed his country. He came from this little small Caribbean island, came to this country and just did really amazing things. And the big factor here, and I think something that has everyone all hyped, is that it's told with rap music in a sense, a lot of spoken word, and it's a multicultural cast. So it's not your traditional musical. Although more musicals should be like this if we want to bring them up to current day. So this musical has something for everyone. It has something for the younger student who is studying this. It has something for people who just like urban music and they're like, oh, let me go check out something on Broadway. I thought the costumes were great. Did you like the costumes?
Yeah.
I thought the costumes were great for a period piece. The set, I wasn't that impressed with the set. The choreography, I didn't like the choreography.
The choreography was very much. Okay, so hold on. The choreography is done by Andy Blanken Bueller, and he's done In the Heights. They've worked together, Lynn and Andy, before. I think he has a style that is very unique. Like when you see it, you know that's his choreography, and to me, that's the mark of a true choreographer when there's a stylistic consistency with each thing that you do. So I did like the choreography.
I thought I just wanted something more for it to be Broadway. It looked like something that me as an old retired dancer could get up there and do with some of them. So I just wanted a little bit more. And we mentioned costumes. The costume designer was Paul Tazwell, and the set design was designed by David Corrins. And overall, I have to say that I really liked Hamilton. I was sitting high up because it was hard for me to get a ticket. So I was not in the orchestra. But
she was sitting high up and still paying top dollar for that ticket.
Yes, which y'all know I do not do for anything. But I would say I'm going to have to give it a 4. I'm going to give it a 4.
Out of 5 stars.
Yes.
I did not want to do this review because I just feel like, you know how when people go against Beyonce and the Beehive comes against you? I feel like, first of all, I am in favor of any body and big groups getting behind Broadway. So let's just say that first, get that out of the way.
Especially with cast of color.
Absolutely. However, and I thought the musical was very good. I enjoyed it. But I need to see it again so that I can understand. I feel like a lot of people, it's like the second coming of Jesus to them. And it's like, oh my gosh, I've never seen anything like Hamilton before. And it is very good. And I know that it's different. And I think that is the main reaction that people are having. It's so different and makes people turn their paradigms of thought around on its head. But, I thought it was great. I've seen a lot of Broadway. I thought it was right up there with some other things that I've seen, whereas other people are just like, this is the best thing since sliced bread. And it is. There are a lot of talented people in the cast, especially I would like to give a Tony to Daveed Diggs.
Yes. I mean, his rhyme, like the way he spit and his character, it was quite amazing. Yeah. But the lyrics overall were phenomenal. Yeah, Lin-Manuel did a great job writing the book.
The MacArthur Genius Award, he is really a genius. The man, read a book, a biography on Hamilton, and that's what inspired him to create this musical. And for somebody's brain, can you imagine the type of brain you have to read a book and then be able to turn that into hip hop and lyrics and stuff like that? I mean, he's a genius, and I can't wait to see what's next for him. And I'm very enthusiastic about people being excited about Broadway and all these thought pieces about should you spend your whole paycheck on a ticket to Hamilton? Is it worth it or not? And people are actually considering it, and that says something to me about the popularity of the performing arts. And I'm all in favor for that.
Yeah.
I give it a 4 out of 5.
Yeah.
I liked it, but I just like if everyone else is like,
changed
I
my
want to be like,
perspective
too. And it was good.
So don't get too hyped, but go in expecting to see something that's really great, something that's changing the Broadway scene,
That's right.
and that's making a difference historically. We expected to do well at the Tonys,
Oh,
as does everyone.
yes.
I have to say, one of my favorite songs was "Helpless" by Eliza, and
How's
then
that
"Satisfied" by Angelica. I can't give you everything.
Oh.
But they're talking about, these are the sisters, and they're talking about when they first met Hamilton. And it was really a change of perspective. One sister sung her portion and another sister sung her portion. And it was like, oh, is that what happened? Oh, that's what happened. So I really enjoyed that as well. And then I was emotional in the end. I didn't expect to be, but I was. So I did very much appreciate it. And I do encourage you to go and to see this show.
Absolutely. You have to see it, even if only to have your own opinion and be able to say, I saw Hamilton.
Yes.
So, what are we looking forward to seeing? Guess who's seeing Eclipsed on Saturday?
Yes.
So look for that review. It'll be coming soon. And we're also going...
Shuffle Along, we're still trying to do that.
Yeah, of course we're going to see Shuffle Along.
But this weekend, Head of Passes at the Public by Terrell Alvin McCraney, who's from Miami. So, going to check that out at the Public Theater.
Very much looking forward to that. Felicia Rashad is in it, so you know.
Yes, exactly.
You got to see that. So, all right, catch us soon on... Do but do to see or not to see. Hey, hey. Do but do to see or not to see.